Hamas had a tough statement after its deputy leader was killed by Israel.
Earthquake in Japan. The number of deaths reached 62.
Exploiting the potential of heritage tourism in urban areas.
You're watching today's news on NTV. My name is Zhang, your host. After deputy leader Saleh al-Rouri was killed by the Israeli army in Lebanon, Hamas announced that it would suspend negotiations on a ceasefire in Gaza with Israel and would not stop resistance.
Hamas deputy leader Saleh al-Rouri was killed in an Israeli drone attack on the southern suburbs of Beirut, which is considered a stronghold of the militant group Hezbollah, an ally of Hamas in Lebanon. According to the Times of Israel, Hamas announced that Saleh al-Rouri was assassinated by Israel in a cunning attack. After this incident, Hamas rejected any negotiations to reach a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip. In the context, Israel escalated attacks and carried out assassination plots against Palestinian leaders.
The number of victims killed in the earthquake disaster that occurred in Ishikawa province, central Japan, was confirmed to be 62 people. This number is predicted to continue to increase since many people are still trapped in thousands of collapsed houses.
The 7.6 magnitude earthquake that occurred on January 1st caused major damage to urban structures in Ishikawa province and the neighborhood. Efforts to rescue are being urgently implemented, but encountering many difficulties due to the dilapidated condition, as well as many blocked roads, making it difficult to access the affected area. The Japanese self-defense forces plan to use helicopters to transport supplies to isolated areas. On the morning of January 3rd, Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida directed all forces to be mobilized to further speed up rescue work with the highest priority to protect people's lives.
On the morning of January the 3rd, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the conference of the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism to summarize the work in 2023 and deploy key tasks in 2024.
Speaking at the conference, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính acknowledged and praised all officials, civil servants, and workers in the culture, sports, and tourism sectors across the country for their achievements in 2023. The Prime Minister especially noted that culture, sports and tourism sector must be promoted regional, national and international links in culture, sports and tourism. Ensuring equal access to culture, sports, and tourism, especially in remote, border, and island areas. The Prime Minister requested the culture, sports and tourism sector to continue to promote endogenous strength and achieve results, overcome difficulties, challenges and create a breakthrough to develop Vietnam's culture, sports and tourism.
Coming up next are some updated news.
According to the roadmap, from April 1, 2024, social insurance agencies and hospitals nationwide will trial electronic health insurance referrals and health checkup records. After testing, the online records will be officially applied nationwide in July. The Ministry of Health will coordinate with Department C06 Ministry of Public Security and Vietnam Social Insurance to integrate the hospital referral documents and appointment letters into the e-identification app Vin and digital social insurance app Vin ID. In the near future, patients will only need to present electronic referral or electronic re-examination appointment through VNID or Vin ID app. This change is intended to shorten time and create convenience for patients and medical facilities.
According to the latest data, the province's budget revenue for the whole year 2023 is more than 20 billion Vietnamese dongs, reaching 127.88% of the plan. Of which, domestic revenue reached nearly 19,000 billion Vietnamese dongs, reaching 130% of the plan. Revenue from import-export activities is nearly 1,278 billion Vietnamese dongs, reaching 102% of the plan. This is the second consecutive year that Nghệ An's budget revenue exceeded 20,000 billion Vietnamese dongs mark. The above results reflect Nghệ An's efforts to overcome difficulties and strive to achieve the highest results in implementing financial and budget tasks in 2023.
Doctors at Nghệ An Obstetrics and Pediatrics Hospital successfully performed her surgery on Nasa 2 years old, Truyen, from Balocham province. At Nghệ An Obstetrics and Pediatrics Hospital, Nasha had her heart examined with modern machines. On December the 13th, Nasha had her surgery that doctors use a minimally invasive method through her armpit. After more than 3 hours, the surgery to repair the ventricular septal defect was successful as expected. After more than 2 weeks, with the dedicated care of the doctors and nurses, Nasha's health condition gradually stabilized and was discharged from the hospital in the family's happiness. Vin City is the province tourism center with many cultural and historical relics and traditional festivals. However, for a long time, the city has not exploited its full potential. How to turn the value of urban heritage into rich and diverse tourism products? This is a big question for the culture and tourism industry of Vin City.
Located in the National Relics Complex of Đăng Mountain, Phuong Hoang Trung Du Citadel, the Temple of Emperor Quang Trung are historical, cultural and spiritual works with unique architecture. After 15 years of opening the festival to serve visitors, up to now, not many tourists have come to this spiritual tourist destination.
Exploiting the potential of heritage tourism in urban areas, I find that there is a lack of accompanying services for tourists.
Vin Ancient Citadel was built in 1804 during the reign of Gia Long King. Vin Ancient Citadel was classified as a national monument in 1998. Although it has been restored and renovated, Vin Ancient Citadel is only a stopover and photo spot for a few tourists.
First of all, we will change our thinking and strengthen all resources to support the development of cultural heritage and traditional art products.
The development of cultural tourism associated with preserving and promoting heritage values is an important content of the National Tourism Development Strategy. Building and effectively exploiting Vin City's cultural heritage will be an impressive highlight for Vin City to determine its brand as an attractive destination.
And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.